viewers, welcome to a cold and wintry layout update. This sadly is the last update of 2015 due to next coming to my layout the 27th of December. So by then it's Christmas and I might get some bits and bobs, so something might change, but not a lot will, because I'm have a chance to go to more shop and get bits and bobs I need still. I mean, I will try anyway, but I'm not guaranteeing anything. But yeah. So basically, what's happened? Come down for a weekend and literally just got on with it. Now this hill all completed. That hill's all completed. Now I'm just gonna scenery it. Apart from that section there, but I'm gonna do something there. It's a secret. I might just have a hill there, but I don't know. I was had an idea there, but I don't know. See what happened. But anyway. Really good idea. Down here it's going to be a bridle track and a road. So it'll be a 2-lane A road, and on the side it'll be like a bike track and a horse track. It's sort of little thing to have. Painting the bridge from its primer into like a steel grey. I think I need to weather it up a bit. I mean, it does look a bit bland, but yeah, I've completed this hill around that side now. That's literally completed. Just need to bramble it up and everything, and same with that hill. So basically, fencing down here as well. I've added the fencing, and then on top of that, put some polyfibre down. And now I've painted it brown, and it's sort of come up like a hazelnut sort of purpley sort of colour, which I like. Then this is not the complete thing because I bought the wrong scatter, and it started massive. So I need the fine scatter, so I'm PVA all that. Wait till it dries and then do it again. So where you see all this green stuff is not actually going to be that. It's going to be painted all brown and then scatter on top, and it makes really nice brown bushes and stuff. You can do different, like you can paint in black or brown. It depends what sort of effect you want. So probably do some off-site on some clean film. Put some sort of polyfibre down, paint it black, and just put it along here. Sort of brambles that have been burnt or just dead on the side. Then also need to complete the fencing of the field. So because I got this sort of like inspiration here because as I built the hill, it sort of made this sort of incline sort of look. Now, if you look at ratios, concrete, SR, line side huts, it's sort of like that sort of look, how it would look. So I've got the concrete posts in place. Basically, it will look like that. I will do 3 wires this time. I only did 2 wires because that was a hard to follow the contours, and that using wire was quite hard. It's sort of bent and stuff, but I prefer using wire than cotton wool because when you add the scenery, it doesn't get wet and it doesn't like sort of fall apart and stuff. But this will last longer, and also it's flexible, so I can start bending the fence if I want to change the shape or anything. So it's perfect really. That's all good. So obviously I've done all the field bit, sort of made it so it dips down and that'd be all muddy there. Sort of track stuff coming out, and it's be a sheep field, typical looking field. I think it does look like if you were in Dorset, that's what you'd see. Because and even Hampshire. I mean, because because I've told you before, my morale is Swanage. There's Swanage in all its glory, but nothing's happening at the moment because I'm cool concentrating on this stuff. Basically, you know, if you look. I mean, this represents a lot. I mean, you could represent the sort of embankment sort of look coming out of Formmarks or into Formmarks, sorry, or you could do on the mid-hand, sorry, and then or you could do coming from Norden to Corfe Castle, that sort of line. So that's the sort of effect I'm trying to get, and I think I've done quite well, to be quite fair. So once this is all brambled and you know. Once it's all done, it's going to look really good. I mean, it's a bit sketchy at the moment, look a bit green, two contrasts of green there. But once it's all weathered and all blended in it, I think it should look alright. I don't know. Now I'm looking at ways to do trees and stuff, and I'm thinking just getting some wire and some sawdust and doing that technique, and polyfibre and scatter. And I might just do some oak trees there. It's pretty typical in the sort of South England oak trees. So yeah. Concentrate on here. This is what it will look like. And this scatter, I'm gonna mix up blend of, I think it's burnt umber, I don't know, or soil, and then light green, and quite a nice bramble effect. I might darken patches up to make it look it's growing through, but yeah, should look all right. Also, there'll be fencing that side, obviously, because I'm trying to follow obviously logic of rail restrictions, so it has to be a fence by a railway. So I've sort of done it here. That's how it probably will look around the most of the layout. And I might do the odd tree as well. Point work. Now, I've always loved point rodding, and I've managed to actually start doing it. I've brought there's a packet there. So I've done this point, and that's going to be that lever to these levers here. Then I need to do up to them points. And then once I've done all the points, the yard's going to have lever points just on all the levers, and then the main ones are going to have point rodding, and then the ones over on the corner is going to have a point motor, because that's quite logical. There's no point doing a whole long way of point rodding, which I would love doing, but I can't be arsing. It's a lot of money to waste. I mean, that's £8 worth of point rodding there, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I've also had concrete trunking for the and a relay box. All I've done there is because logically you would have rods going up to signals. I've been looking, but obviously if it's it's been really complicated to do point rodding. So I've just left it so electric. So these have motors on the arms on some railways, and so I've left it like that. I think it looks all right. It's typical. Now, if you look here, I've tried to sort of replicate the look of coming out of Ropley Station. I think I've done all right, but it's just mix and match. I know it's first, but I want to get the look as well, and it looks quite typical, so that's all right. So I built these two kits, and even this signal kit. These are two sub ratio signals, pretty simple to make, and I've added the ground signals in as well, which I don't know, they look all right. I'm not too sure. So yeah, I need to weather this track because this is the contrast. It's completely different grey. So that should be all right. I need to also weather this and paint these black. Because basically the problem here, the incline coming, the sort of curvature coming in, and the alignment means that if you didn't have these to push on the wheels to lock it onto the track, then the train will literally derail every single time. So I've had to do it there and the other side of the layout where the track sort of bends. Yeah, it's a really good idea. It works, and I think once it's all done, it look all right. So yeah. So yeah, signal here. I know it's Great Western. I couldn't find a Southern signal, except from Hornby's cheap ones, to sort of replicate that. But I think it looks nice, and normally Heritage Railways get by stuff of other Heritage Railways. So this scene here is looking good for the moment, I think. So yeah, I quite like that, as you can see. Swanage is nothing, as I said in the thing previously, and the incline's doing nothing at the moment. Up here we've got the E4. I should do a video of that departing and going around to Swanage. But here, ideas. Now I've got rid of that signal in the hut and moved the hut over there, obviously. Now there's going to be a point there coming on here, so now I've got a loop. Originally I was going to rip up that loop there, them 2 points there, and put them here, but that would have been too much work, and it'd be costly and can't be asked. Because it would have just wrecked the railway for a bit, because I wouldn't be able to run it. But there will be a point there, because that's quite easy to do. It's just out of the way. And once that point's in, I've got another loop. Obviously not for a platform, but I can have a train running around while a train's in the station. And then when that stops in the loop, that can go to Swanage, and then I can have about 4 trains running, I've calculated, which is good. So I can have freight, 2 a special, and then the 2 passengers. So it'll be fully functioning, hopefully. But that's pretty much it. I've all been doing. I've still haven't got any poly filler, because I haven't been to the shop to buy any, to be quite honest. But I'm thinking of just having the 4MT there constantly, because I love the 4MT, but it's not really, you don't see, it's not, Swanage doesn't have one. I know the Mid-Hants are building one, so it's sort of inspiration to have one in the shed. So I want to sell it, but I don't want to sell it because it's one of my favourite engines, and I think it just looks good there. to be honest. And once it's built up round, it looked really good in there. So might make some spare parts so it looks like it's being fixed or something. So that's all right. And then yeah, so I'll thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this layout update. Sorry about doing last time. It was very professional. Because to be honest, I don't like it when it goes professional because it sort of you get too commercial. So I'm trying to keep it like how I would do it. Obviously, and then if I get so many people saying, "Oh, you can't see what I'm doing because it's shaking," I will do a picture video and literally talk about what I'm doing and then take a picture of it, and it's high quality and you can see what I've actually done. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this layout update, and here's a running clip.